Hello, I'm Jerry. Welcome to my channel, JCCG. And to this video was I made on the 12th day of February 2021. Now, if you notice a sound in what I'm saying, I don't sync because when I did this video, I forgot to turn on the microphone. I got a new microphone. Apparently, you have to turn it on in order to get work. So, what this video is about is a Dungeons & Dragons set I got off of Hasbro Pulse. It's a bit on the high side as far as price is concerned, but great looking set, great looking quality to the set, and so I went ahead and got it, and I'm glad I did because it has turned out to be very my expectations for it. And so what I'm doing in this video is to show you one, to give you the cautions on how to open it up because it would not be hard to damage the packaging if you don't watch what you're doing, because there are various elements that are taped together that you need to be careful in cutting through without cutting into the packaging. And so that's why here it is, Forgotten Realms. Now don't ask me these guys' names, but I can't think of them. I don't know what they are. I cannot even begin to guess how to pronounce those names. But it's a really neat packaging. It's foil in your hands, and this is just a cover, a cover wrap to the what's inside. Okay, notice a little crease on the side there. This is very interesting. Keep that in mind. And I saw these things. You can go ask Hasbro Pulse and put in an inquiry Forgotten Realms and see what you can find, and if you're interested in this. Dungeons & Dragons, showing you what's on the top, bottom, and the sides, the back. Apart from front of this wrap, there's not much else to show. And I have no idea what I said at the time. Oh, I think now I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the problem with the unpack. Here it is. I'm showing you a piece of tape there. See, tape on top. You'll have to cut through that there, okay, to get that cover wrap off. And there's some on the bottom. There's, I think, two on the front part or two on the back part. Let's see here. I put my finger on the area where they are. So in case you do get one of these, you want to take your time to unwrap this baby and watch where the tape is. You can see the tape there, a little shiny bit there. And there's some right there too where my finger's at. You see the tape, okay? I already cut through the ones on the outer wrap, okay? But there's some on the inner box that I have yet to cut through at this point in the video. And what I used was don't use a big old knife, or use I use a what are they one of those I can't even think what they're called. Just a one of those small knives that you use to cut open cartons with. And something that's narrow blade, because you'll have to get in there. See, you have a very little area to work with, and you have to be very careful you don't cut through or damage the packaging. So use one of those, let's see here. I guess I'm looking at all the areas where tape is. I'm pointing out all the tape areas. Those are the ones I cut through there, okay? Yeah. There's one part on this power cover that's really hard. You have to be very careful because it's at the end there. And I'll be showing you that in a moment. So this tape is hard to see on the video, but it's there. Okay. Now I'm getting to the hard part. Right. Part that caught me by surprise. When I first tried this, I said, well, I cut those and it didn't slip out. I thought it would slip out, but it didn't. So it's tabbed in there. And see, there's a tape on the end. And you have to be very careful with those because when they're taped down, they're really right up against it. And I couldn't even see. I had to use a little flashlight just so I could see how far I could cut. Otherwise, you can cut right into that tab. There's that tab. So be careful with those three because they're important, and you want to protect that tab from damage. Okay, there are two tabs there, actually. Okay, I guess I'm explaining. Okay, there we are. That's how it comes off. Okay. There's really not much to this. I guess an overwrap or whatever. It's just nothing on the inside. And just a phone has front. The rest is nothing. And here we are. Here's the box. Again, the names Forgotten Realms. And it is really a cool looking set. He has two hands, he has a couple of swords there, he has those two flame things for the swords. He has the animal, he has a little statue too. Get back to that. I guess I'm showing you the rest of the box. Oh, there's the knife, you're right. That's the kind of knife I use. Okay. And I had to cut, I want to open that box up so I can slide that the finger out. And on this thing, I didn't realize that you could just open one end, so I opened both ends in the process. Well, you can slide it out of either end, okay? And you open that up there, and there's some more tape. I didn't realize at the moment, but there's some at the top here. That's what I'm pointing to. There's some tape on top there, and on the bottom as well. You have to cut through. Those knives like that are the blade is thin enough to get in there without damaging the packaging if you're careful. That one there is pretty sharp. And let's see. Oh yeah, there's something else I want to show you before I open that baby up. It's that they have when they built that packaging there, they put a crease in there. Okay. Yeah, oh, a letter opener. Okay, I always use a letter opener when I open a box, like blind boxes and what have you, because I do not want to tear up the box or damage it. And something like this, you need to do that. Oh, I tried to do that. And what did I do? Oh, I'm showing the crease. There's a crease across there. If you look, there's a crease right across there. There, and you see the crease that goes across. And so that's when you open it up along that crease. Okay, and then you can slide the finger out. Okay, let me see here. I gotta cut that other tape. Okay. It's a real bummer to do that. But it's an interesting design. You don't see too many boxes that are shape like that. There we are. See, open it like with a letter opener, and there we are. Got one side open, and so you have to let me see. I pull the end down. Okay, lift that tab up, and it came out real easy. No problem at all. Just that plastic cellophane stuff. There's a word for that. I just don't recall what it is. It's used. Blister. That's what it is. Or is that? Well, I guess I would call it blister. Blister packaging. Okay. And that's what. That's the inside of that box. It's a winter scene of some Elfin village, I guess. Pretty nice. Okay. And there we are. There's the guy. Two hands. The hands will pop off. Okay. It's really, that's great workmanship on those figures. Hasbro outdid themselves. There's a die there too. They took the time to do it right. You know, this massive production stuff. Well, they did that too, probably, but it's just, paint job is great. The sculpting is great. There's an open hand and two extra hands, open and closed. There's a little figure. I think that's like a statue or something of an animal. And two swords. This is really neat. One has different handles. There's a necklace up there. And let's see. Okay. And onto the extreme right or upper right is flames that you slide onto the swords. So here I am trying to take a guy out. It's not that hard except he had a cloak. And the cloak goes through a slot in the back of the blister. And so that was kind of I didn't quite know how to handle that because I didn't realize how soft that stuff is. So it bends pretty good. It's easier putting it back in, actually, and it was for me to take it out. And so what happened is after I pull this guy out and I pull out the animal. And then once I get done with it, I repackage the entire thing and put it away because I have no space hardly, nothing for something big like that in my house. There's no place, no space that I would put it in, that I can put it in for display purposes. But there he is. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm trying to use this white background to give you a better shot of seeing this figure. My room is pretty dark. I need to do something about the lighting, but there's no overhead lighting in this house. There he is. Really great. Look at that. That is just outstanding workmanship. Paint is I ain't noticed any kind of problem with the paint job at all. Everything just seems so. They took the time to really be demanding on their quality. So it's well worth the money. Yeah. And the cape, you pop the head off and take the cape off, and that's what we'll be doing shortly. There's the scabbard. They're really, look at how ornate those babies are. Even with a metallic like tips at the base of the scabbard, which is normal for a lot of swords because you end up running your sword into the scabbard and piercing through the bottom of it. I guess I was saying, well, let's see, let's pop the old head off here, see what happens. Actually, it came off pretty easy, but there it is, the row where you place them all. And there it is. Actually, that part actually pops off as well. When I put the head back on, and then when I try to pull it off to put the row back on, the neck came off. I hung onto the neck, and the neck came off, and there's another ball joint below that. So, and was this interesting? It's kind of interesting talking about this video after the fact. Maybe it's better doing it this way. Orientation, articulation, I mean, mostly ball joints. I think hinge joints on the elbows and on the knees, single on the elbows and double on the knees. Okay. And ball joints are you expect the neck and the shoulders and the hands and upper thigh and feet. And let's see, I think maybe the chest. I don't know really. There's a ab right a crunch, an ab crunch, or whatever you want to call it, right? You can't really turn it too well because it's shaped. Okay. So there's a leg. It's kind of interesting when they make these double jointed knees. They look kind of weird to me. Yeah, it looks too weird. There probably is a way to make them better where they look more natural. And, the feet have little holes in little pinholes for setting on a stand. They did not include a stand. They should have included a stand. That's the only thing I can fault this set for. Well, one way you pay for it, have a little stand and you peg those into the feet, help it stand up. So. Let me see, what am I doing here? Oh, yeah, I'm taking out the animal. At first I thought this animal was a dog, a wolf or something, but it's not. It's a big cat, a real big cat, a real big black cat. It's very cool too. And oh, I'm trying to see if this thing will show you this thing standing up. I can't do it with this camera. I'm using a camera in the computer thing on the monitor. It's just hard to do. Can't bend it down. Well, I'm going to fall over. Oops. He will stand. But really, he need a stand for this thing. It will stand. Okay. Very nice that you had a stand for it. They included that in this kit as well. But it won't matter because I won't be. I have to repackage it and put it away because I have no place to display it. And showing you some of the other parts in the blister. Okay. There we are. I guess I'm tackling the cat. Yeah. There we are. Yeah. Got it. It comes in two parts. The body and the tail. Okay. Yes, sir. There it is. It's a fantastic. It's highly articulated too. It's a great looking thing. I like to be able to show that out, but I don't want to separate it from the rest of the kit. Look at that baby. I'm an avid cat lover all the way. Actually, animals, whatever. I like animals. Not all of them, but most of them. Like some guy was kissing a crocodile. I wouldn't have a crocodile if you see. I think it was crazy, but look at that thing, how big it is. That beast is bigger than him. Body weight, he could rip, that animal that size can rip a person in half if it was really a real one like that. Oops. Because they have enough power in their claws are deep enough, they just go inside of you and just, if they yank both ways, you're done. A bear is capable of doing that. Just rip you apart. That is a great animal. Good articulation. Excellent. And mouth closes, opens and closes. Okay. Is that pretty neat? It's just worth, this kit, price of the kit is worth just getting that animal. And it's long ball joints. And I think the elbows, his hands, elbows, and knees. I'm trying to show everything. I'm learning as I go. It's not really that much of them. You see the little hands. Not all that much, but some, yeah. Okay, you actually see the hands there. All right. Now that'd be a great job, I think, designing stuff like this. And you see it has a crunch or it rotates there. See? Right, is that pretty cool? And that's why it's something like that. You have to take like physiology, know how the shape of things, how to design them from what you know about the actual shape of actual animals or humans. Anatomy, that's why you have to take anatomy, not physiology, anatomy. Right. That's some art courses on drawing anatomical features. And here we're going to the rest of it. There's these flames, so white flames or whatever. They're for the swords. I didn't quite know what they were for, but I think they're for the swords. Of course, there's a die there, I guess, for a game. It's just symbolic. It's not really part of a game set or nothing. It's just a symbolic thing. They should put a stand in there. Maybe have a big die with it that is used as a stand. That'd be kind of cool. There's a die. Yeah, that's what they needed was a stand for the man. Okay. Interesting. One sword has a blue handle, and one other one is like a wood handle or whatever. Crystalline handle, wood handle. I bet they both have names too. So would not be surprised. I don't really know anything about D&D, but I do like the figures and the characters when they're represented as action figures. They'd be really neat looking. Okay, I guess that's about it. Wrapping up. Hope you enjoyed this video. And hey, I definitely, this kit is definitely worth what I paid for it, including the shipping. And I'm sure if you're a D&D fan, that if you have the means, or the credit, I would definitely get this. And if you have a shelf space, it'd be great. It makes a great display. But you have to be able to have a stand or something to fix it where you can secure the. Now that is a figure I wish they would do. I wouldn't mind getting one of those. Just pay the same price for one of those. That would be awesome. That figure there would be an awesome figure to get. Boy, hope they make something like that. That'd be really neat. And that guy with that thing. Wow, is that neat? I think that's really neat. That's what I'd like to see. Anyhow, wishful thinking, who knows? Hope Hasbro is listening to this. They can, that would be a great figure. Just that one. Kind of like, Alien Queen. Massive. Anyhow, there we are, back to the village. And, to the name. So, I guess I'm ready to wrap this up. So, hope you enjoy this. Be safe out there. Wear those masks, too. Because what's coming is dangerous for everybody. Anyhow, happy collecting.